Let's agree, in today's world, owning a car is now almost like a basic need, especially if you can afford it. But indeed, cars, whether you're buying new or used, cost quite a small fortune. Even if you had all the money to buy the car that you want to buy, you may want to carefully consider if this is the best use of your money. That is why one of the biggest dilemmas that many people face is whether to save up over time and buy a car that they want, or to take a car financing loan and pay in small installments over time and save up that extra money that they would have paid in cash and put it in other investments when by the time they are paying the car fully, the investments have also paid back some returns. Which option would you take? Money254.co.ke is a website that is helping Kenyans to compare and apply for loans and other financial products in the Kenyan market. Now, to help you understand the options between buying in cash and taking a car financing loan, we're going to discuss two pros and two cons of each option. Let us start with buying a car in cash. The pros are: one, there's no interest expense, so you're paying really labda kama umegongwa what the car is worth. And number two, you enjoy peace of mind. You do not have any monthly repayments to worry about, so you can carry on with your life. What are the disadvantages though of buying a car in cash? One, if you go and empty your bank account and buy the car, now you immediately have less money to spend on unforeseen events. This may not be the case if you already have a nicely filled up emergency fund. Number two, when you go and empty your savings account to buy a car, also now you have less money to invest in opportunities that would eventually offset the interest expense that would be a con of buying a car on loan. And this takes us to loans. Taking car financing option to buy your car, where you pay a small down payment of up to 20% and the balance you pay over a period of even up to 2 years. The advantage of buying a car on loan, one is you immediately get the car that you want and start solving the problems that car was being bought to do. So if you're buying it for business, for example, instead of waiting until you save up all that money, you have the car to advance your needs. Number two, when you take a car financing route to owning your car, that money that you still have left in your savings account can be used to cater for unforeseen events, and also that money can then be utilized to make investments. What are the disadvantages of buying a car using the car loan option? One, due to the fast depreciation of cars, in fact, it is said that the moment you drive the car out of the parking lot of the seller, you have already lost 10% of that vehicle. And it goes on and on. So if your car loan is, say, 2 years or 3 years, it means you're paying so much more than the car is worth, because every year, as you keep paying those installments, your car value is actually depreciating, especially if that car is not making you money. The second con of taking a car loan is because of the interest expense and other costs that are associated with car loans, you're paying so much more than the car is worth, such that if for the person who paid in cash, they significantly pay less than what you will end up paying if you take a loan. And if this is important to you, then you might want to consider the other option. Money254.co.ke has written in detail about car loans, car financing, the pros and cons. You can click on the link to learn more and figure out if indeed a car loan or buying in cash is what you need.